Hi everyone, and welcome to our YouTube channel. We'll be discussing throughout the course of our many videos information about sleep, sleep deprivation, its impact on adolescence, the risk of developing somnopathy, different sleep conditions, and chronic illness. Throughout these videos, we hope to inform you of the various strategies, changes, and lifestyle differences that you can make to promote healthier lives through different sleep habits. The first thing we want to do in our video is introduce you to sleep, and so today's video is going to have a strong focus on understanding the basic mechanisms of sleep. So let's start off by defining sleep. A basic definition that I'm sure many of you have heard of is that sleep is a peaceful period of rest and relaxation within the human body to replenish nutrients and resources. What it can do is improve physical, mental, and intellectual health by reducing synapse efficiency during sleep, which is going to promote an increased synapse efficiency during periods of wakefulness. Understanding the importance of this period of restfulness and relaxation provides us with a basic foundation for further topics that we are to discuss, such as the stages of sleep. To understand the CDC's requirements on suggested sleep time, we're going to take a look at this table that you can see right here. In this table, it highlights that adolescents should be getting between 8 to 10 hours of sleep. But currently, that is not the case. In fact, many recent studies have shown that adolescents are getting between 7 hours or 6 hours of sleep. This is something that we hope to discuss in a future video regarding the current situation of sleep timing and what habits are being put into place. But it's important to understand why this has become such a critical issue in our public health. In fact, the lack of sleep has made it almost an epidemic. And so to return to our definition of sleep, we want to acquaint you to some of the 4 stages of sleep that are going to be critical for our future videos. Understanding these different stages of sleep are going to allow us to investigate how different mechanisms and different diseases are going to impact different periods of our sleep cycle and how we can combat sleep illness through better habits, through medications that are prescribed by a doctor, of course, and better diet, exercise, and various other ways to improve specific aspects of the sleep cycle, as well as how they can promote chronic illness. And so to understand the first stage, this is stage 1 of non-REM sleeps, and it is also known as awake time. During this period, someone may report that they are not fully asleep yet, and there are brief awakenings. And so it's kind of like prior to falling asleep, and the brain will start to slow down, the heartbeat, the eye movements, and breathing will also start to slow down as the body relaxes. Some people may even report muscles twitching, and so this period of sleep is going to last around 5 to 10 minutes. It's has these low frequency, high amplitude brain waves, and is really the first few moments of you falling asleep. What you might more have considered sleep is this non-REM stage 2, also known as light sleep. And this is around about 50% of our total time of sleep, and it's around 20 minutes per cycle. And so during this stage, you might become less aware of surroundings. The body temperature is going to drop, so the body functions are going to decrease, such as eye movement stopping. And then there's going to be this regular heartbeat and breathing that still persists. And this is a period of muscle relaxation that furthers in stage 3 of non-REM sleep, otherwise known as deep sleep. And in deep sleep, the waves known as delta waves are going to emerge, and what will essentially happen is the muscles are going to be completely relaxed, the blood pressure will drop, their breathing will slow, and this is where you're going to see people in their deepest stages of sleep, which is critical for consolidating memories, personal experiences that you might have experienced throughout the day, and things that you have learned. The brain is going to completely flush out the waste during this time. And then maybe the most notable stage of sleep that everyone has heard of is REM sleep. And this is where many of our dreams occur, and the brain has many mental activities that are occurring in the brain at this time. However, at this time, the voluntary muscles are being immobilized. But this immobilization is actually very good, because otherwise you would be acting out your dreams, and that's not something we would like to really have. And this stage of sleep is very critical to your daily function. And so what people see in this sleep, which is around 90 minutes after falling asleep, is that their brain is going to light up with activity, but the body is going to be relaxed, and the breathing is going to be faster and irregular, and as the name suggests, the eyes move rapidly. And so there will still be some memory consolidation, emotional support and processing, and all these different brain functions that are going to prepare the brain for functioning the next day. So let's take a look a little bit at our circadian rhythm and what's going to control when we fall asleep and how we fall asleep. Understanding this is also going to be critical to our future videos as we discuss some of the benefits of falling asleep later or earlier and when this shift happens in our bodies. So to understand what the circadian rhythm is, it internally drives our cycles, and it persists for it goes through a 24-hour period and helps you fall asleep at night but also wake up in the morning. And so this master circadian clock remains in the brain to synchronize and control the cycles to work together. What it does is it's going to drive a 24-hour rhythm that resets every day, but uses environmental cues such as the sun's light and darkness to shift how the body will respond to the sleeping mechanisms. And so one of the hormones that many people might have heard of is melatonin, and taking this melatonin supplements. This can actually promote sleep, and it must be taken at the right time because it can also shift the timing of sleep incorrectly, and so taking it the right periods of time is critical. Another thing that might mess up these circadian rhythms is traveling across time zones, but what the circadian rhythm is essentially going to regulate is your sleep and wake cycle, your hormonal activity, your body temperature and rhythm, like your breathing. Maintaining homeostasis is critical, and something that you might not think of: eating and digesting. If any of you have ever stayed up and pulled an all-nighter, you'll notice that you get very hungry extremely quickly. But during sleep, the body is amazing at controlling your digestive properties and ensuring that you are not hungry and you don't wake up in the middle of the night to eat a snack. And so this entire system, the circadian rhythm, is so critical to maintaining this homeostasis and balance of various systems in the body. And so here's our works cited and some of the websites that we use to conduct our research. And we hope you enjoyed this video. We have multiple videos coming in the next few days, the next few months, where we are going to be teaching and showing you different ways that we can improve our sleep, what the current issues with sleep is, why we are looking at sleep in a wrong way. There have been many sleep campaigns, so how is ours different? Well, we're looking into things that affect you currently, not what's going to affect you in the future, not what has affected you in the past, but how do we take this information and implement it into our daily lives while still prioritizing things that are important to us. For example, people prioritize their academic schedules, extracurricular activities, sports, and social lives during periods of adolescence. But how can we help you as teenagers find the best way to improve your sleep while also maintaining the activities that you would like to pursue in a day? And throughout these videos, we hope you can gain a larger understanding of many of these concepts and what it means to adjust our sleep at an earlier age versus waiting until sleep conditions develop. We hope you enjoyed our video. Please like and subscribe. Thank you.